Hi, it's Hayden from Hayden Graphic Design. Welcome. Today we'll have a look at background images and how we can use CSS to serve up a different sized background image depending on the device that it's being viewed on. So it means we're not serving up a desktop size image onto a mobile device. We can set a smaller mobile background image to display on that mobile device instead of the desktop image. So how do we do this? Well, let's remove the background image and we're going to place it back in there using some CSS. What we need to do is go to the section and give the section a class name. So I have a class name which I've given my hero section. If we go back to our where we can add additional CSS, and what I'm going to do is set the initial background image. So what we've done here is with our class, which we've assigned to this section, basically this bit of code is saying the background image, go and fetch this image, which is the mobile image that I have, and the mobile image that I want to serve up first. So all we need is the URL of this mobile image into Customizer, and we'll put that image in there. We've given it a background repeat, no repeat, and a background position, and the size, the background size to cover. If we go back to our design and have a look, you can see now that the mobile image is displaying the mobile background image, or the mobile device, I should say, is displaying the mobile background image. It's also being served up everywhere else because we haven't used any media queries to say, look, at this size, do this, and at this size, do this. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to set some media queries. I'll explain this media query. Before I do that, let's just have a quick look and see what we've been able to do with a few lines of CSS. So as you can see, the desktop image is showing on desktop devices. The mobile image is showing on mobile devices, and the tablet background image is showing on tablet devices. That's exactly what we want. So if we have a look at our code, what we've done is we've used a media query and we've said, after we've set our initial background image, which is the mobile, the reason I've loaded the mobile image first is if we do it the other way around, it means it goes through the code backwards a little bit for mobile devices. So if I set the background image as desktop, because we have no code to say anything else just yet, it will serve up that background image to a mobile device. So what we do is we do it mobile first. So what we're going to, so we've set the mobile image, and that was the first bit of code that we've done. The second bit of code, I'm going to use a media query, and basically it says the media screen, the minimum width has to be 768 pixels before we go and fetch a different background image. Okay, so what I've done is I have a tablet image here, the URL, and we're saying when the viewport viewport or device is a minimum width of 768, which is tablet size, will serve up the tablet image. If we continue down to our next media query, this is our third breakpoint. This is our desktop size. So what we're saying is when the screen or the viewport, when the minimum width is 1025 pixels, we're going to serve up a different background image which is specific to this class and the section that we applied that class to. So as you can see, I have the desktop URL to show when the size is greater than 1025 pixels. And as you can see, the desktop image is displaying. Same thing, mobile image for mobile, and a tablet image for the tablet tablet devices. We've only had to create one section. We haven't had to duplicate the section, and in the advanced settings, turn responsive settings on and off. So it saves us duplicating a basic hero section 3 times and having to set background images in each of those. So there you go. I hope you've enjoyed the video tutorial on serving up different background images for different devices. The CSS code that you need is in the description, and of course if you have any questions, feel free to get in touch.